Welcome back to News Geelong as we look at the world of sport and weather. And first of all, in the world of sport, jetting on to Richmond Crescent, Geelong City chasing the St Joseph's first innings total of 105. We speak with Tom Elliott from the Geelong City Sharks, much and smiling after a good win. Nail-biting finish here at the Richmond Crescent Geelong City victory over St Joseph's. Tom Elliott, a good win, a breath of relief.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew it was going to be a hard-fought win today. We know Joey's got a really good attack, so to come away with the win, it was really satisfying.
Tom, reflecting on the first day last Saturday, at the end of the day we had St Joseph's all out 105, City resumed at 2 for 22, so in essence 12 wickets fell, 127 runs scored, 80.3 overs bowled, a very tight game of cricket. Yeah,
it was. As you can see today as well, the bowling's been of a really high standard, and if you continue to put pressure on these wickets, then you generally get results in terms of piling pressure, and then wickets will fall, and that's what happened last week and also what happened today. We were just lucky enough to just get over the line.
And in getting over the line, it was a traditional play the straight shot that got you there with a couple of very well struck straight drives, and one in particular 6 over the fence off David Morgan.
Yeah, exactly. On these a little bit lower and slower wickets, you need to play straight, and it had a little bit more pace in it, but not a lot of bounce. So you really needed to play straight. And in the end, the guys who got starts today and who actually got us over the line all played that way.
And young Jack O'Donoghue from the St Joseph's Cricket Club bowling well, picking up 3 or 4 wickets.
He's bowled okay. Yeah, he bowls pretty tight. So again, you just need to play straight and have a plan to him, and if you do that, then generally you're all right. If you're a bit unsure, then you can come unstuck. So,
getting towards the business end of the season, Geelong City Sharks have shown good form, consistent form throughout the year, sitting up there in the top 3 on the ladder. So you're looking to consolidate that?
Yeah, absolutely. We always said after Christmas was going to be huge for us. So today's a massive tick in the box for us. We've now got 3 games, obviously like everyone else, but we're looking to obviously keep improving. We still haven't, what we think, strung a full 85 overs on both days together, but we think we're consistently improving.
Wickets so far this season have been good. It's going to be difficult for the Geelong Cricket Association authorities to select finals grounds.
Yeah, well, we've played on a few different grounds this year, but most grounds are pretty similar these days. They're reasonably quick in the outfield, and generally the decks are pretty good. They're pretty similar everywhere you go. A little bit slow, not a lot of bounce, but that's what you get, and you know pretty much every week that's what's going to be dealt up. So. Yeah. And
obviously looking for that balance in the wicket that gives the batsman something but also gives the bowler something. Last week, as we said, 12 wickets falling for the day, 127 runs here at Richmond Crescent. You go out to East Belmont with a reserve, East Belmont 4 for 357.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if that's entirely to do with the pitch, to be honest. I think last week it was a bit slow and low, and it's a little bit quicker this week, but in saying that, we would have won the toss and batted last week. So I think generally most pitches are the same. You get one that's got a little bit more pace and bounce in it, and if you bat well, then you generally make runs, but if you bat well, you make runs anywhere. So,
Tom Elliott, one of the Geelong City Sharks master batsmen. All the best for the final series, Tom, and thanks for your time today.
Thanks, Rollo.
Thank you, Tom, and well done, Geelong City. Now the world of bowls, and in the Geelong Bowls region, what better place to talk to their Greens director, Lance Cottrell, than up at Highton versus Port Arlington. Joining us is the Greens Director from the Geelong Bowling Region, Lance Cottrell. A beautiful day for bowls.
It certainly is, Graham. Very enjoyable outside.
And the different playing surfaces we've realised so far this season, Lance, each week we seem to go, when we go to a different club, we seem to be playing on different bowling surfaces, something that's a little different from your original days in bowls.
Yes, well, certainly. When I started bowling 40 years ago, Graham, they were all grass. They're playing on carpet today, running at about, I would say, 15 seconds. And it's a pretty true green. And you're standing on here now, a good grass green as well.
And, of course, the grass greens are becoming very, very tight. Eastern Park has set up a benchmark in the bowling arena with the grass greens, particularly after last year's final series.
Yes, Eastern Park have got 2 very good greens, Graham. They run about 14.5. I was over there last week, and the bowling was tremendous on a good green.
And we've seen the Geelong RSL, for instance, put down a complete new surface this year, about $110,000 worth. Another interesting surface and a different type again.
Yes, you've got to be prepared to spend a few dollars, but they still maintain that the maintenance on the carpet or the synthetic green is much cheaper than having to employ a greenkeeper.
And of course now with the innovation of the City of Geelong Bowls Club being the merge of Geelong West and Drumcondra into the future, we're going to see 2 indoor synthetic courts as well as an outdoor synthetic rink. Get it right, Rollo?
Yeah, well that's be a very interesting innovation. I think the whole bowling community will look forward to what happens out there.
But in general terms, Lance, over the season, the standard of greens that are being presented throughout all divisions, but particularly Division 1, which we follow each week in the Geelong Bowls region, a really good standard.
Oh yes, there's no doubt that the standard of bowling in Geelong is maintaining its good standard.
And one of the innovations in recent years has been the ladies joining the Division 1 Saturday pennant, as well as the men joining Division 1 in the Tuesday midweek pennant. And your wife Anne Cottrell, one of the leading female bowlers in Geelong.
Yes, and she enjoys playing on Saturday as well, and seems to keep her form pretty well up, Graham. Yeah.
Well, it's good in the sense that the more you play, is it the better you get?
Oh well, what did Greg Norman say? The more you practice, the luckier you get.
The luckier you get. And don't we see that run in the game of bowls, the wicking here and there?
Like no other sport, actually. Yeah.
And Lance, your own bowling, you've been, as you say, 40 years you've been involved in the game. You've been involved as a player, a coach, now a greens director. So you've done the full gambit.
Just to keep yourself interested, Graham.
Interested. You're a man with a passion for the great game of bowls.
Oh, well, why not? It's something we can do in our early years, isn't it?
And you've seen a lot of change, particularly with the bowls that are being used.
Narrow bias bowls, Graham, in my opinion, are 2 things that have ruined this game. It's synthetic greens and narrow bias bowls, because the skill level is not what it used to be.
That's an unbiased comment. And we see a gentleman from Port Arlington today with his new aero bowl, some new colours, flashing red, white and blue as they roll down the green.
It's pretty hard to follow those going down the green, isn't it?
It certainly is. Keeps the eyes rolling. But thank you for your time, Lance. All the very best, and we look forward to a great final series in the Geelong Bowls region.
Thanks very much, Graham. Thank you.
Thank you, Lance. Job well done. Now a look at the all-important weather. Well, tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to see, some cloud about, possible shower in the day, 22 degrees for a top. On Sunday, the first day of February in 2015, a possible shower on top of 21. Starting off the working week on Monday, cloudy with a slight or 20% chance of rain and a top of 24. The midweek pennant bowlers on Tuesday can expect a partly cloudy day and 25, whilst on Wednesday, start out with some cloud and maybe building up to some heavy rains is predicted and a top of 24. And Thursday, clearing to a nice sunny day and a top of 24. Today, partly cloudy, some light showers in the area of Geelong and the Surf Coast and a top of 21 degrees, reached at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. That's sport and weather. Thank you for being with us on News Geelong. To my old friend Jack Coon, well done brother. Jack and his lovely wife. To you, take your time and smell the flowers. Keep watching News Geelong. Thanks for being with us. Until next week on Friday night, News Geelong. Stay safe. God bless, and bye for now.